Hello. There we go. Now I exist. Hello. All right, I have a thinky thought. How's everybody doing? Hello, Asian husband. Hi there, dear. I have voice now. Thank you. Oh. Ah, I'm being grabbed. Open a second instance of that. Ooh, I can. Okay, hang on. I want to add specific media here. My blood. No, my blood. My boppies. Ooh. Y'all can think. Y'all getting paid. All right, let me go in order. Hi, Kindred. Kindred showed up before Sari Bot had even like 150. Where are you guys coming from? Golly, that's awesome. Hi. Oh no. 153, good lord. See, I don't pay attention to that. I know I hit over 100 on Twitter because I was thinking about doing a follower or a giveaway. Of like maybe a copy of a game. I actually thought about doing a copy of Outcry. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Is what starting soon? The stream? Yes. Hang on, I had another idea. Where is my brain? There we go. Doot, and oh heck, where's the file? Oh, it's in here. It's in here. Why are you in here and not over there? There you are. There. Okay, give that a second. Okay. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm sorry I was not able to make it yesterday. I was just fucking sad, man. To be honest. But I'm so excited about this stupid thing I've done today. So hang on, let me see if I can get this working. And then I will be ready to show you. Oh goodness. Oh, okay, there it goes. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. It's all good. Let's do... Hang on. Let's do this one. Where's my... There we go. I have to find my windows. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Laps and... Come back here. This one. And where is it? Last one? There's one more. There it is. Okay. All right. There we go. Bye. Kiss snap you. Kiss snap? Kiss snap? Yeah? Kiss snap? Go ahead, Butters. Tell me more. Oh, first of all, question for you. I know JB watches VODs. There's absolutely no obligation to or expectation to watch VODs. Oh, yeah, no, that's all right, fair enough. What I am asking is, if you do watch my VODs, would you prefer there to be no music at all, or would you prefer there to be the Twitch VOD soundtrack that they have like their own pre-approved music that I can add in there? So what I have right now is I have it set up to where there's no music in the background, period. But I'm still playing my Stevia Sphere, the Creative Commons music that I've been using. I'm still playing that just in case, because I do want to make very, very sure that that does work before I absolutely do that. Oh no, food coma! All good, Kindred. I am glad for you to be here. Bits VODs. Sounded like a 5-minute crafts. Honestly, yeah, JB. It's 5 minutes. It's not good. I'm not gonna. I don't want to be quoted on that because I know it's their music, but ooh. I think if it were me personally, I would prefer none. But I want to verify with you guys. Well, yeah. Yeah. I haven't heard any of those exact. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, well, I will close this guy. It is not playing currently, so the VODs from now on should have. Oh, could I? But the VODs from now on, right now. Yeah. That's what I figured. Like, you can do whatevs. Right now, there is music playing on stream, but there should be no music in the VODs. Mwah. Here's hoping that's actually working. No, wait, I just realized it's not. I just realized it's not. Okay, right now it's gonna be, right now it is still gonna be the Stevia Sphere, but that's because I'm playing it from a different source. I just realized, I'm like, wait, no. Okay, anyway, hi and welcome, and let me pause that, and, I wish I could cue up the music to start properly, on time with this, but hello, chat. Happy Valentine's Day. There we go. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, you can kiss for all eternity right here. I'm so proud of this stupid thing. Hello. Oh Lord. All right. So it's just me bumping. Just bits. Yeah. I had originally planned it to like, so that I would like be wearing her hair. I'm so glad. Oh, I don't think the music is coming through, is it? Hang on. Will that work? Where is it? It's playing somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, it is playing. Yeah, okay. I wanted it to be a scary drone, so there we go. Hello. Like a reverse fursuit. A skin suit. I lost you. It's I've made us. I can't fucking still it. Oh my god. I've made us a place just for us. Oh, for us to celebrate Valentine's Day together. Oh my lord. I told it to not dismiss the boxes so quickly, but it still seems to be doing it. They seem to be leaving pretty quickly, so I apologize for that. But I wonder, is that it? No, that doesn't seem it. Yeah, honestly, read faster. I see the timing, but it's not for how long they stay. I'm stewing laughter the whole time. Yay! Oh, you know, well, you know, you don't have to worry. You don't, see, Asian husband. You don't have to worry about what's going on outside. You don't have to worry about any of those dangers or any of the scary things out there, because you're in here with me together. You don't ever have to worry about any of that stuff ever again. I wish I could. There is the plus version, which I think has some more content, But like I already know what happens. Like I'm assuming. Oh, what's it called, baby? Because I have something similar to that on the roster for this evening. What was the name of it? Was it Meeting in the Flesh? Because that's the one I have planned for us to play. Yes. You won't worry. You don't need to worry about that, Scrim. I can provide for you everything you would ever need. You won't feel any need for hunger here. And even if you just want to eat on something, I can provide. Yes, I can provide everything for you. I will provide everything for you right here in this space forever. Oh, Sucker for Love. Yeah, I've seen that one too. Yeah. To be honest, and this is something that I've realized just about my chat my streams in my content in general, is that I really want to play stuff that nobody else is playing. Like if I see a bunch of folks playing, like I've seen a few folks playing Sucker for Love and I'm like, okay, but I'd rather play something else. No, literally, I'm literally your sugar daddy. Literally. There we go. See, I picked like I picked 3 tracks from the Outcry soundtrack that I was like, these were too creepy to include on the normal play of the soundtrack. So they're in here now. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So what I am. Oh no. How could you? How could you? I really. If I had Watcher. If I. What? If I could figure out how to do like a glitch on command over my screen. A million you are weighing. I have created a haven for an eternal. You are weighing at me. I have put together a whole you. This is why you had me turn off the cooldown. I'm not letting you out. I'm not letting him out. I'm not letting him out. I don't care how much you cry. Oh my god. I do have credits for the little chat widget here is adorable. I need to do a little bit more customization with it because I can change the colors and stuff like on it. So I need to fiddle with that a little bit more. It doesn't exactly fit in with my colors at the moment, but yeah, that's oh no. The cute little, oh my goodness, those are so cute. Little emotes. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I need to customize the little chat a little bit more, but it's very cute. I thought that worked well for a visual novel mode. So the first game we have on the roster for this evening is a game called Kill or Love, and I have to remember where I put it. Hang on. I think it is in. Yes, well. Especially all the whas. Okay, it's in C. Here we go. All right. So, what I am planning is horror themed or horror involved dating sims. I have 3 possibles, and I figure we'll just see however many we get through and play whatever. That's the plan. You know, forever. Yeah. Oh boy. All right, so let's see here. Oh, and I'm not even done with all the things that I did today. I did this and ever. Ooh, I haven't. I like that title though. All right, let me stop the music here because I think the game is already. Oh no, the game's not making noise. Okay. The rat. Oh, what's it? No. Okay. Ta-da! I am Valentine over here too. I can't remember who it was. There was third tier watcher that suggested I be pink. And I thought that was a fantastic idea, so I'm pink now. And I have little hearts. Yes, I'm impinkened. Oh no, wait, why are the stream avatars so far down? Get back here. Why are you down there? There we go. Why are you, I don't know why it's, hang on. It's shaped weird. The void! You did, you fell right through. You went right through the channel. Hang on. Okay. Are you guys here? Oh no. Well, there you are. Hello, there's everybody. That's better. That's where we were. Okay. The shrimp hole. Oh. Mega, wait. Hang on. Hang on. I have to go back over here to show you what I did for Valentine's Day. I don't know if you're familiar with this. If you're not, don't worry about it, but yay! It's all good. It's all good. Okay, but yes, I have been impinkened. Okay, so the first one I was planning on playing is Kill or Love right here. And this one is, let me see if I can find the description for it again. I'm gonna have to scooch it so I can, ugh, why are you so large? Can I oh no, I can just freeform scooch this? Hang on, oh god. Oh no. It's probably changing the, it's all weird now. Stay there. Scooch. Yes! Listen, that is one of my favorite candies. Go back to being there. Go back to there. Why is there black now? There's little border on it. There wasn't a border before. Hang on. Did I do that? I'm a scooching. I'm a oochin. Okay, there. Wait, nope. There's a tiny bit. There. Oh, now there's something on top. Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm not fine with it. There. Oh, no, it's on the side. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but it's driving me batty. Okay. Yeah. Aw, Louise. You have a cat named Louise. Friend has a cat named Louise. Okay, there. If I scoochity oochity, I think we can actually get it a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Listen. JB. I'm gonna get you. Okay, I usually like to turn the text speed up. Oh, where'd all the stuff go? Turn the stuff on. Oh, there's yeah, if there's voices, okay. All right. That's probably where I like these things. There we go. All right. Let's see about this game. There we go. Oh, the description that I have here is a visual novel about obsession, loneliness, and based on your choices, varying amounts of murder. Jack? I don't hear any music right now. Hang on. There's a voice calling to me. Aw, baby. Wake up, Jack. It's a woman's voice. I want to keep on sleeping, but it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. I think I am going to tell it to hide my cursor, because that would drive me crazy. Okay, there we go. Now you should be able to see it. I opened my eyes. Oh, hi. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, she's got red eyes, chat. Oh, well, maybe they're kind of reddish brown. I know her. Not just because she's my nurse. I've known her for a long time now. Question. Answer. We're barely started, JP. Yes, indeed, indeed, indeed. Are you gonna do all the endings? That is a good question. I don't know. I guess we can see if we want to do all the endings, because I really, especially since Mega is here, I really want to try and play the Eldritch horror dating sim, or not Eldritch horror, but like monster dating sim, or like it's not actually a horror. This one is like a dating sim that is also a horror game, is my understanding. The other one is a dating sim that looks like horror, but is actually sweet. So I don't know. What do you think? Would you like to? We can determine that when we get to an ending. We can figure that out. I am down for anything. My name is Anna. Yeah. Works for me. Yeah, all good. What? Can't talk? Is your throat too dry? Hang on a sec. She comes back with some water in a paper cup. Ah, she got closer. She helps me sit up, then puts the cup to my mouth and lets me drink. Good. Feeling better now? Yeah. Thanks. Great. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? How's your leg? Does it hurt? Are you bored? I'm all right. Where's yogurt? Yeah, nurses. Anna, please. Well, if you say so. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Nurse yogurt? Is that? This is true. Yeah, okay. Actually, yes, Jack, what is it? What's the date today? Do you know? Oh, just that. It's August the 3rd. I see. Thank you. Anything else? Hello, nurse. Yeah, come on. It's not. Hey, shit. Did you know it's August the 3rd? I shrug. Well, okay then. I have to go now. Other patients, you know? But I'll be back in a bit. Don't worry. Oh, hey, wait. That's not professional behavior. Anna leans down and pecks me on the lips. Bye-bye. I feel like my rights have been violated. Start of journal, August 3rd. I am going to kill someone. Oh, okay. Oh, just get well kissed. Right. Probably. Oh, good lord. Today about these. Yeah. Wait. No, I think I said that she leaves. What? That's not what. I don't want to do it. I'm not a violent man. What else can I do? It would be wrong to let her live, right? But I can't kill her just yet. I'm too weak. I tested my grip strength today. Wrapped a hand around my wrist and squeezed. Couldn't make it hurt at all. Not even a little bit. But it doesn't matter much. Even if I was strong enough to go through with it, I'd still have to wait. Can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. What is... Huh? Why are we... What? Yeah, What? Grace. It hurts to think about her. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. Grace. Calms me down when I write your name. Grace. I'm so sorry. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally right-clicked. Okay. Grace. Adam, wait. I have to show everybody when they come in. I have to show you our date. Hello. Hi, Adam. I have to show everybody the date. And I'm so bummed because I know I'm absolutely not the first person to do this. And Maury Calliope literally posted a way better version earlier today. I'm like, dang it. But it still brings me joy. Yeah. Hi, Adam. Here's our date. Okay, I can go back to the game now. Oh no. Oh, Adam joined it. I was showing Adam our date. Oh no, what did you clip? I'm scared. All right, so we are oh no. We are playing a visual novel called Kill or Love, and there's gonna be murder. The main character Jack has already decided that he is obligated to kill his nurse slash person that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, mood, man. Absolutely. I actually did. Yeah, you gotta kill Nurse Yogurt. Mega has already decided that Anna's name is Nurse Yogurt. And, okay, so now we're the next day. This was the first day was August 3rd, so now it's the next day. And that's really all we know. She kissed him, and then he was writing in his journal about how he had to kill her. That's all we got. August 4th. Journal is still here, thank God. I was afraid she would find it somehow. When I saw that she didn't, it was such a huge relief. I wanted to write it right away, but no, didn't. I have to be patient. I'll write only when I'm sure Anna is not around. Not while she's walking around, tending to patients, pretending she's not who she really is. Okay. There's a hint. Grace. And it's a good thing I waited. She came into the room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and asked me how my night had been. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here, and about her. I mean, it's not like I can hide everything. Not after what happened. But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. And who knows? Maybe she thinks I've gone back to how I was before. I haven't gone back, and I'd rather die than be like that again. But it would be nice if she believed that. She'd let her guard down. Well, it doesn't matter that much, really. Even if she finds out I'm planning on killing her, so what? So what? And her life just the same. If it comes to that. Do it. You know, those are not nurse shoes either. I don't know if you, like, bruh. Those are not nurse shoes. There are so many things wrong about wearing those shoes in a hospital. And with his noodle arms, right, yeah, he can't even, like, he has no grip strength right now. I'll do it. If I need to kill Anna to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. We don't know who Grace is either. We just know Grace. That's all we know. You know what? Actually, Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah, Grace is fine, somewhere far away, without a care in the world. And I'm worrying over nothing. Yeah. Let's start a Metal Gear 5. Grace. If only. Yeah, it is. This is Metal Gear 5. Yeah. This is Phantom Pain, yeah. Alright, next day. Haven't gained any strength back yet. Am I being impatient? Yes, it's been 2 days! I might be. The doctor thinks that for sure, that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercises I could do, but he told me to shut up and rest. What are you in such a hurry for? He asked me. I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. He's being impatient. Oh man, I need a bottoms. Yeah, both of you. I need to get a I need a badum sound. Oh yes. Wait, you gotta pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. Let me see. This way. No. Accidentally grabbed Kindred. Oh no! Oh no! I might have dropped Kindred out of the world. There they are. It's fine. All right. Woo doo 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 woo. Oh, that was a good one. Bye. Hey, welcome back. Oh Lord, and I did redeem sippies. Thank you very much, JP. I am indeed sippying. Alrighty. Yeah, we can't tell the doctor that we're planning on killing his nurse. You're fine. I'm messing with you. I just put that there for fun. Yeah. I figured out how to throw people into space. You get thrown into orbit. There's no oxygen out there. You just explode. My next idea was to find a weapon. Haven't seen anything good, though. I'll still look out for something I could use, but I haven't got my hopes up. I mean, I could rip out the needle in my... Oh my god! Why are you so... Okie dokie! Mwah! Happy Valentine's Day, third tier. I hope you have good sleep and a good day tomorrow. Yeah, you have to listen. If you're gonna bring something, you gotta share with the class. So now everybody line up and get dipped and kissed by third tier. Okay? Yes, I did. I did. I wish it would make that little animation too. Hello. Game. Yeah. Oh no, that was a horrible game. That's better. That's better. I strained too much. That was too high. You watch to make like the animation thing. I would have it on stream if I could. I could, but oh no. Oh no. Is it? Oh no. Cat boy. Wait, boy cat. I'm a cat boy. But okie dokie. No worries. We are this is oh no, stinky. Uh-oh. We are we're planning on killing a nurse. So, yeah. Night there, dear. What then? What then? I can't think of anything. My mind is foggy from the drugs and the pain, and god damn it, why is there always so much bullshit? Damn it. Why do I always have to deal with all this? Nothing I try is gonna work. Okay, alright, sir. Sir. We need to talk. I understand you're seeing doctors. Are you also seeing a therapist? Because something has happened. They said something about like like an incident or something that happened before. Calm down. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Not now, of all times. No emotions. That comes when I'm safe. When we're safe. Both me and Grace. My biggest problem is not being able to walk. They've set the bones in my legs straight and everything, and it's healing in its cast, but it'll be a long time before I'm able to walk. I think. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. Could help me get my strength back. I'll ask the doctor when I see him. Okay. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall, slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's the doctor and a nurse. I hope it's a nurse other than Anna. I pray that it's anyone else. The door opens. The doctor comes in, and a step behind him is a nurse that is not Anna. I sigh in relief. Oh, okay. You know what? Not important. Not gonna date the doctor. In a lot of pain, huh? No, it's not that, doctor. But, well, yeah, we love Void. Yeah. It can wait. Unless it's urgent. It's not. Very well then. Okay. Doctor can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and fine-looking leather shoes. Doesn't look like a doctor to me at all. More like a businessman. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse, checking on the patients, spending no more than a minute with each. He comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday. What was it again? Let's see here. He leafs through some papers and clicks his tongue. Ah, you fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? Jesus! Oh. These substances we found in your blood work explain that mystery. Not very clever, are you? Damn! Getting high and... Doctor, you can't say that. Oh, sue me. Thanks, I will! And you, don't do it again. Next time I won't patch you up, you hear? I'll try not to. He's being rude, but it doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things on my mind. Doctor, how long until I can start walking, at least with crutches? I don't know. What? What? You're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor? The very same. Who do you think operated on you? I look down at my leg. I'm suddenly very unsure of what I'll see when the cast comes off. just scribbles. There's just scribbles under there now. It's an arm. Oh no! Is it? Who's? Wait. Can't you at least guess when I'll be able to walk? I'd rather not. Okay. Jesus. The nurse standing next to the doctor looks uncomfortable. She's holding a hand to her forehead and sighing. But why not? Don't I deserve to know? Well, a lot of factors are at play here, you see. Doctor starts moving his right hand in complex patterns. Plenty of factors can change how quickly you heal. A whole lot. So who can really say? Bruh! This is the worst. Yeah! Yeah! Happy Valentine's. I didn't really say I was yay! It is a good day. It is a nice day and a celebration of, I think somebody got executed, I think was Saint Valentine. But it's fine. Shrimps! Love shrimps. Love shrimps. Yeah. But yeah, you guys are cool. I'm really bad at feelings. Y'all are cool. Scraps! Yay! Oh, that's adorable. It's a really cute little emote. Factors like what? Oh, so many of them. Like what? Like, he glances down at his papers. Like your blood pressure. It's just crap, by the way. Are you stressing over something? Yes? No. No, doctor, I'm not. I'm fine. He frowns a little. Well, you'll be fine. Take your feet back and relax. What are you in such a hurry for, anyway? You haven't got a job waiting for you outside or anything. Stabbed right in his... Yeah, there we go. Yes, exactly. Right in his colonizer neck. You want this? You can have him. JP. Yeah, I'm sweethearts now. Yeah, stressed. Yeah, honestly, I'm stressed out about walking. Hang on. Is it too high up? Do I need to? No! What happened? Okay, it's fine. No! Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna touch it. Get his ass down. Okay. I was gonna say something and I totally forgot because I got distracted by accidentally changing my scene. A slime? Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I'm sweethearts now. I'm sweethearts. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, no, wait, no, I can see the line at the top. Hang on, I'm dying. There, Well, why aren't you going any smaller? Is that better? Can't tell. Okay, it's a little better. I won't, okay, I'm gonna live with it. Huh? How do you know that? Listen! Candy! Yay! Yay! Listen, the screen. It must be perfect. Oh, well, nurse, snaps his fingers trying to remember. Anna? Nurse Anna, that's the one. Oh, I think that was the nurse that said that. She told me. This is so not... Listen. Okay, I'm starting to understand. And yes, I know about you two. No need to act surprised. I'm starting to understand. Okay, stream looks so good. Okay, I don't think we're... You're a lucky guy, you know that? Yeah. I first found out I was against letting her care for you, being objective and all that stuff, you know, but she really wanted to, so I thought, whatever. Oh my god! This guy, maybe, yeah, maybe, good lord. And she's taking it well, so it's okay, I guess. Okay! The doctor stares off into space, then looks at me, it grins. Oh, I see. It's her. What? She's the reason you want to get the hell out of here, huh? I don't blame you, there's no privacy here at all. Oh, no, I didn't. Don't be ashamed now, I get what it's like. He drops the smile. But you can't be thinking of those sorts of things. You've got to rest properly. Listen, you are literally... no. Alright? Alright. He leaves with a thumbs up. The most dude bro... Yeah! The most dude broest doctor. Two of the other patients are laughing and whistling, and another one is grumbling with what must be jealousy. Please. Idiots. My journal is pressed up against me in a new hiding spot. I've moved it 3 times now. Where are you? Where? 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 Yeah, I think... Totally. Yes. No. Yeah, honestly, it's just like, yeah, whatevs. I sure hope so too. I hope we get to burn this. Like, let's just get out of here. Let's just not. Oh, Lord. I've got to write in it. My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if that someone is a piece of paper. Not now. She's still out there somewhere. Okay. Next day. Damn it. Damn it all. I'm stuck here with nothing to do but lie uselessly and wait. Wait, 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 wait. Wait and wait and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing to do but wait. Wait, wait, wait. For how long? Wait. Oh, wait. It's 2 hours after I've written down those words. Wait, oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. Looking at the little notebook that is my journal. I've got it in my hands. I am amazingly lucky to have it. Someone had left both a notebook and a pen in the nightstand next to my bed. I checked the nightstand's drawers on a whim, and there they were. That is suspicious. Somebody planted that. Doctor, yeah, honestly. Thumbs up, bro. Good luck. Fuck if I know. Whatevs. God damn. Yeah, that is absolutely, Anna absolutely planted that there. She knows you have the journal. She knows you've been writing in it. God damn it. They're the only things keeping me sane. There's no TV or books or even magazines in here. Counting the pages I've got left in the notebook, checking how much ink there is in my pen. Grace, 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 Grace. Yeah, we're checking how much ink there is in the pen, but then we sit there going, Grace, 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 Grace. But you know what? If it calms them down, I think they probably need that. And she comes in, and I feel my heart stop. Oh yeah, you had... No, your book's out. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but she's only looking at me. I murmur back a hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook. Uh-oh. Clutching it, actually. Yeah, let's go! I can feel beads of sweat forming on my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hands must be hiding it from view, or are they? If she's noticed, Anna pays it no mind. She wheels in the cart with our medication. While she's busy with the other patients, I slip the notebook and pen under my blanket, smooth it over, and lie quietly. How are you holding up, sweetie? I nearly jump at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thanks. Yeah. Well, you know, we gotta find different hiding places every time, so, you know, just, like, shoving it around in there. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's no good putting on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What's this about? Does she know? I know about everything, you see? Well, I guess she knows! Ah! She leans in closer. I nearly faint. everything. Yeah? Yes. Oh, there's finally music. Let me see if it's sounding okay. Okay, it could stand to be a little louder. There we go. Actually, I think I'll do it over here. There we go. That may be a little loud in stream now. There we go. Okay. Wait, I want to hear the music. Okay. Return, not quit. Whispers. Yes! I had a little chat with your doctor, you know. And he told me all about how much trouble you're having down there. Bruh! No, wait. Wait. No? Oh, well, you know, I already did some ASMR with Meal. You know, me and Kat, did a really good job of the ASMR in Meal stream. It's just like, hey, Meal, and she was like, stop! Because we were doing it in Phasmo, and it had, like, we were talking through the game, so I got on one side of her and Kat got on the other, and we're both just like whispering in like directly in her ears, and she was like, ah! Stop. Like ran across the room. Yeah, see, we're pros. The yogurt. The yogurt, not that kind of yogurt, Anna. As soon as I realize what she means, my tense body loosens up. Yeah. Oh, you just meant sex. I thought you meant my death journal. My murder journal. Ah, sex. Yeah, that. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Don't pull my covers off, though. The murder journal's in there. Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm sorry. Your health has priority over sex. But don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere. She puts her hand on my blanket, starts smoothing it out absent-mindedly. Wait! No, wait! No, my sneakrets! Makes me happy, though, to see you like this again. After how you acted before your accident, I thought... Never mind. Ah. Without warning, she leans in even closer. I feel her hot breath on my cheek. Since you're so eager, Jack, I promise that after you're released, I'll give you the time of your life. Is that actually her name? You know, I wonder about that. If that's actually her name. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 She knows! She knows! I don't know who Grace is, but she knows! At least that may indicate that Grace is actually a real person, as opposed to not. I'll make you finally forget all about Grace. Her words are like a slap. Grace. Thank you, oh, yeah. Nurse. Oh, shit. Nurse Yogurt need to come. Oh, my God. Her words like a slap in the face. I can only stare back. So you still care about her? I don't like that. Oh, okay. Someone like you and someone like her, you never should have been together in the first place. Please, think only of me. After all, we were made for each other. Oh, she's a yandere! I don't know why it didn't occur to me, because he was all the one about murdering, so... But yeah! Alright, I'm into it now. I'm into it. Butters just died. Wait, no, Butters, you gotta hang on. You gotta do it properly. You gotta hang on. I'm getting it. You gotta. Wait, there's music? Wait, what music are you hearing? Wait. Wait. You can hear the damn music? There's like barely anything playing. What? Are you? Wait, why can't I hear anything? Hang on. I can barely, hang on, let me turn up my headphones a lot. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. You sure do. Menacing thumbly piano. Okay, I hear the menacing thumbly piano now. Thank you guys for telling me. I couldn't even hear it. I was like waiting for it. I like creepy, eerie, thumbly pianos. This is great. All right. Yeah, I was. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, well, yeah. All right. Yandere. All right. Oh. You want to pop? Okay. I don't know if that's picking up or not. Homunculus music? Is she a Gogurt homunculus? I mean, a yogurt homunculus. If I promise I'll be with you always, will you leave Grace out of this? No, that's no good. I can't do that. Just your asking that, it shows that you're still thinking about her. She hasn't got anything to do with this. What you did to me, and what I'll do to you. So leave her out of it. Are you holding her somewhere? At least that girl's good for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy, even though you're still so confused. Please. I'm close to crying. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweetie. I promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what that is? Do the yandere pose. Do it. I mean, she's already halfway there. I do. Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me to do for ages, since before I got here. She's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything. Oh, the thumbly piano! Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. The Macarena! You want me to do it? Yes, say it. The Macarena. We'll be together again. Forever. So promise you'll remember. I promise I'll try. Oh! No. Yeah, you do know that. What if she is Grace? It sounds, I'm not sure Grace is like an actual person, but it does sound like Grace is like a real entity because Anna is using her to threaten us. But I am not certain she's a person. Like, she could be our dog. Like, you can't threaten a man into fixing amnesia. And listen, what if the doc is... Yeah. More you honestly, yeah. The more you stress about it, like, you know, like use your brain, like, yeah. That's how you remember things. I don't know if you guys knew that. Pet cat, houseplant, favorite chair. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna start naming my favorite pieces of furniture. Check my DMs. Okay. I'm checking DMs. I'm checking DMs. Oh, I love DMs. My DMs are good. Oh my god. I love them. Let's see. Hang on. Ensign, I see your request. I'm not sure if that's... Hang on. I'm not sure if it's gonna find you what you're looking for, but I will send it. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Butter. No. Okay, there we go. Heck yes. Alright, so Butters is my personal art goblin. Until they open commissions for everyone else, they're my personal art goblin. And, they are doing our new emotes that will happen upon debut, so we're gonna have some really good emotes. They're so cute. Okay. All right. It's yandere time. It's yandere time. No. That's not good enough. You promised you'd try before, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. Let's go! JV and I, we got the brainwaves. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it'd be like, hi, I'm opening 3 slots for commissions. I'm like, bam! Hey, I want 3 commissions! I'll recall it all. Good. We'll work on that when you get out of here, but if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay? Bye-bye for now. She wheels out the cart, glancing back one last time with that eerie look of hers. I can't tell her I already remember. Oh! Okay! I've known since before my injury. I've known that when we were both children, she... No. I can't tell her. And can't tell us either! Conveniently! We do that. She wins. And Grace dies. Okay, so it's at least something that can die. So Houseplant is still on the table. She did the Macarena. And maybe I die too. I think that's by design, JB. This man is not good at a chair can die. Well, yeah, no, that's true. That's true. What did she do to his houseplant as a child? I can't win by playing along with Anna's delusions. Oh no, is it Dr. Time? Chapter 2, What Jack Lost. Oh, we get like knowledge now? August 7th. I can't just sit here waiting. You literally have to. I've got to wait, and I will, but I feel like I can't wait either. Did everything get kind of pink? Is it pink in here? Is it pink in here? Or is it just me? You see what I did there? I really need a button or laugh track. I'm gonna be fucking Big Bang Theory in here. Doing nothing and it's eating me up. Stomach empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Is that a face palm? Yeah, it is. Yay! Do you know that? I know that. It's getting a little if I don't do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. I'm not so certain that hasn't already happened. Friend. Nope, that was red. That was not pink. That was red. Oh god. Gonna write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. It's really violent waiting. Waits violently. No, that's what they meant about just standing there menacingly. That's what he's doing. He's laying there violently. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind like flies around a turd. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear. Unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story. So here it goes. Everything. This dude is like so self-important. This better be like a legit story. This dude is like so... like... he thinks he's such hot shit. Like, he's so important. Like, I'm gonna do a murder. I met her again after so many years in the store where I worked. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. Really? Yeah! Oops, well, here, I'll save. This is true, but I don't know. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Couldn't have been. She must have been following me. Aw, hi. You're so cute. First time she came in, I was at the cash register. There's nothing. Oh my god! No! No! I'm carefully examining this. No, I think that might be bread. We have to leave. Yeah. I think so. I think so. I love yanderes. First time she came in, I was at the cash register. Hi. She walked straight up to me, cutting in line. Hey! Wait! An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Yeah, because she's cute. Anna stood there a while, staring at me. And then she said, No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my life. Gotta start with someone else. Someone I miss. I can't imagine who we might start with. There's literally like 2 people in your life. Is it Grace? Oh boy! Shock and surprise, everyone. Yo mama! She said, yo mama's so fat. Wah. Wah. That's what she said. She said, wah. Oh shit, she might actually be a person. Oh, either that or this is a TOEFL boyfriend. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. It's Roll! It is! It's Roll! She's got the green bow and everything! Aww. It is Roll! Grace. She was and is, still is, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people. And most things. I was a real asshole. Was? You're kind of coming off like that still. I'm sorry. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I'd turn them down. Yes! That's it. That's what it is. They're emo. That's what it is. I mean, I understand they've been through shit, but like, bruh. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It's just how I was. How I'd always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. The deadbeat doctor and his girlfriend is being held hostage. Well, clearly he's an asshole before that, so. She tried to talk to me a few times, but then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. Bruh! It worked for a while. And came the day we talked. Really talked. For the first time. Aw. See, those are sensible shoes. Those are much more sensible shoes. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old greasy long-haired man when Grace came along. Why was that relevant? Didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Yes. 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 Yes, correct. Anna's, but yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Dawn, you can switch with me, alright? You can go help Susie. I already did the bottom shelves there. Dawn, the old man, thanked her and left. And Grace started working next to me. Is she your boss? Or like, might have arms for legs? Yeah, he doesn't count. Doesn't have to wear shoes anymore. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. Bruh! I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. Hmm? If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh, no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't she take a hint? I thought then. It's his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. He has trouble with the lower shelves, so... I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Oh, okay. We went on restocking in silence. For about another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. So, I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Bliss, don't even, I can't, you can't, You can't be like, oh, I was deliberately an asshole at every turn, and then when you're called on it, be like, nah, I'm not actually being an asshole. No! Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. Nothing personnel, kid! It's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Oh my god! Fucking dumbass. Thank you. At least you recognize it. Jesus. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. Okay. Thank you. That helps. So, you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. Bring checks like he can. Just to be sure. Yeah, here, we'll help you out, buddy. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone now, I thought, now that she knows I prefer it that way. His arm legs! His larms! Or his eggs? Eggs? She didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though. For her own sake. Hope she can forgive me. God, writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. Thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled, is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I will do anything to make her happy and safe. Oh, okay. Does she have arm legs also? Sure. Does she have leg arms? Is it the other way around? Oh no, that's so much worse. Weather was nice out today. Sky was blue. A tiny window in the wall to my left. I can look through it if I twist my head around. Together. That small patch of the sky is the only thing beautiful around here. That and my memories of her. They make an unfortunate number of limbs in an uncomfortable configuration. Hi, Jack. Hi. Beautiful morning, isn't it? They're so good at Twister. Let's give it our all today. Yeah, let's do that. Your uniform is kind of all wrinkly, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, it is. I haven't got an iron, so. Jeez, you're really hopeless, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. I could iron your clothes for you, if you said pretty please. No? You have created a problem just to offer a solution for it. That it's not unless it's like company policy, I don't think that's going to be a problem. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye and how are you doing at first. Eventually they grew to full conversations. Well, I said full conversations. They were still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. Couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey, Jack. There's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So, how about we go there after work today? To relax. And then she asked me out for drinks. I surprised myself further, saying sure. Neat. I like these, like, painting-y backgrounds. They're nice. Duck. Duck. Goose. Head. Bird. Waterfowl. Distracted now. I love it, Grace. I especially love that goose. I love it here. How do you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. Except for that goose! I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it would be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. The goose is the best part, absolutely. Our drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. I mean, yeah! Yeah! Violence! I was in a bad mood. Yes, we are! We're at a bar. Grace asked us out for drinks after work. Yes. Waitress had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult, or it was something else just as dumb. I can't remember exactly. Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? Your titties, your boobies are so large. They're I can't. They're a little too like up. Like I'm so distracted. Because she keep like every pose, she's of course like holding her arms deliberate to be like boobs. But I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. Oh, right. Wait, no, wait. What are you implying? Are you saying Grace is also yogurt? What are we gonna tell him? What are we gonna do about this? Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. No! Mega! I can't, they're so distracting! That's that TikTok audio, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm only looking at your titties right now. That's me. That's me right now. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. I don't mean that. I mean all this. I gestured at everything around us, doing things with people. Huh? Why? You wouldn't get it even if I explained. We're just too different. God! Can you punch yours? Ah! Can we go back and punch you again? Really? I'm sorry to hear that. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is, it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. It does. I'm like, how can you say that? We've barely been here for 10 minutes. I just know. Oh my god. So, you want to leave? Oh, no, I'm just gonna complain about everything, but when you want me to actually do something about it, I honestly, well, hello, Trey! I am dying a little. No, I'm gonna complain about everything, but I don't want you to actually resolve it, no. Happy Valentine's Day, Try. Oh, let me, hang on. Let me, hello. Hi. How's it going? Yeah. Not being able to see. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Welcome to Valentine's Day. Okay, we go back to the game. I just want to keep showing that to everybody. It's very silly. How's it going? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. You know what? At least they're self-aware. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh, yeah? Yes. If you keep going like this, you're never going to have any fun in life. So promise me you'll at least give being with me a chance. Well, scratch dysentery. Yeah, honestly. Enza gets it. You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. What do you have to lose, you sad best? A whole hour. Please. Fine. I can do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. And then he sat there and stared out the window and didn't make any conversation for a whole hour. Seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite me. I was gonna stare at... What did I say? I hate this. I hate being so aware of this trope. Then, when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. Then something happened. Did it there was this strange feeling in my heart. It was like enjoyment. I don't know how to explain it, but I was like less sad. I don't understand what this. Oh, yeah, she's having trouble fitting in the frame. I've never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about because you're completely useless as a conversation partner and actively don't want to be there. I realized it was because I was just sitting there barely saying anything. Ah! Ah! Back in the store with so many distractions around us, it had been easy for her to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I hadn't had to do much back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. I, 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 I don't. Same. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I can't stand this guy. I guess because this guy thinks like what he's doing is important, whereas Squall is like actively trying to not be important. Please don't give me any responsibility. I don't want to be the protagonist of this game. That's like my favorite thing is protagonists that don't want to be protagonists. I think this guy is like, I'm gonna do the murder. I have to do it. It's very important. I have to save Grace. I am so vital to this situation. Yeah. I think that's it. Because you're absolutely right, Butters. Like normally sad, grumpy, antisocial, misanthropic bastard. Mwah. But I can't stand this guy. Oh, Grace, you got short. And a few more failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of me. I was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, well, on paper, yeah. Yeah. I thought, I guess this is a stupid reason to be disappointed. I thought this was going to be, like, all girls. Grace. I thought it was gonna be all girls because there were only girls in the, like, I don't know, I'm a dumbass. I'm just stupid. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be like, like gay yanderes. Perfect. Was like how I thought this was gonna happen. And then there's this asshole who's just like, I'm the main character. And I'm like, oh. Which is stupid because that's absolutely how like visual novel dating sims work, is you don't get to see the main character and they're like usually a guy. I recognize that this is how this usually works, but I don't know. I misinterpreted the materials that were available on Steam, like the description of the game. That was on Steam and like the pictures and stuff, which is just literally just on me because I'm just dumb. Because there's never, like, the dude is never pictured. Like in Doki Doki, there's the main character is a guy, but he just, barely has any sort of visual representation, and certainly not in any of the marketing materials for the game. This is just me being stupid. I just misinterpreted and thought that the main character was going to be a girl and that we were going to have a gay yandere, and I was like, yes. But now there's just this guy and he's an asshole, and I'm like, oh. But he's gonna get better. We know he gets better. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was like, oh, it's gay, it's great. But no, you're just a straight asshole. It'll be fine. So I started talking. I said the first thing that came to mind, no matter how stupid. I don't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace, or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know, maybe it was both. Reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. back then there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. Wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. That's another absolutely. I love that in characters. Like normally my go-to sad bastard in fiction, absolutely that shit. A fist that wouldn't unclench. Now I found I could relax it little by little by little. And that's also 100%. If you're just like, I have no idea why I'm enjoying this or why I'm being nice. Oh God, what's happening to me? Absolutely. That's my shit. Before I knew it, I was really having fun in this girl's presence. Talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I'd had more fun than I had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. I do remember one thing we talked about, actually. We somehow got on the topic of family. What's your family like, Jack? Oh, somehow we got on the topic. I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's, Actually, I don't really talk with other people all that much, or hang out with them. Well, outside of work. I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. What? Really? Yeah. This surprised me. Surprised a lot back then. Never thought Grace was anything like me. No, because I'm so unique in my sadness. Again, normally that would be absolutely my shit. I'm just so... You're so friendly with the people at the store. That's all it is. Boobs pose. I'm so distracted. It's not like I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're gonna turn out not nice. You're different. You're a sad, avoidant bastard, and I clearly can tell that you're unique and special and have protagonist powers. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. Also, you can't assume that! You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. No. I think you are. No, no, I know! It makes sense, what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hoped you'd understand, and I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. Listen, that is, honestly, you tell me that on the first time that we're hanging out with something, that's a red flag. You're trying to get in fast. I know that they're drunk and they've been here for hours, so it might not necessarily be the case. But I'm just telling you guys, just in general. I wait for drinks again next week and then one more the week after. The week after that, we had dinner together at a crazy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. What is that fit? Aw, yeah, that's it. Just, yeah, thumbs. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I'd never had wine. It was disgusting. But I'd guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. And Grace tried some and told me it was spoiled! She teased the hell out of me for that. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. Strange how quickly people can change sometimes. Soon we started going out more often. Bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together, too. One time we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh. Done. Conversation ended. It actually is. And that's how it went. Okay. That was great. Yeah, that's how that works. You just do that. You're just dating a girl for like months, and then you're like, oh wait, we're dating. We're married or a kid, but are we dating? Or what are we? Yeah. your valid script. We're pros. Yeah. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she lived with her family. So oh, Kat, wait, Kat. Now that you're here, welcome to Valentine's Day. Just dumb. Yeah, that is true. Well, you know what? That's. Hi there. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. Oh, no. That won't be necessary. Or possible. Good. I'm glad, because I really like showing it off. Yes, Butters. Please, ask me anything. Only verbally. So what we can do is I can simulate. I can be all those characters that you love so much. You don't need anyone else. You don't need anyone else but me. Yes, JB gets it. JB gets it. See. Yes, I can because you know what? I have a mirror. Because you're my world, bro. This music is really good backing for this too. Yeah. You're so cute. You know what? How it looks outside, I'm not sure it's a good idea, but fuck it, why not? Bro. Yeah? Okay. I don't see anything, bro. Whoa, bro. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, so the story thus far is this guy is writing in a journal. That's why it's August 9th on the journal, but he's been retelling his backstory to us via journal entries. So when this is all happening is not actually on August 9th, he's just telling us. And we are recounting the story of how he met and got with his girlfriend, who is somehow injured and somewhere else. And we're stuck in a hospital with a broken leg and a yandere. That's why we're in journal. We're in flashback mode right now, though. I'd known for a while that something had happened. Something she hadn't shared with anyone before. When she told me what it was. With the things she said. No, I shouldn't write it down here. Feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? Oh no, it involves a couch! Oh no, the casting couch! No, that's fair though. It is not. Oh, I should put that on the other screen. Thank you. Thanks. I never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. I know. God, I feel like an idiot. After I told you I'd had it rough. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles, and I've got mine. I know, but... can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. You know? I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. Told her I'd protect her and keep her safe forever. And I meant it. And I failed her. But that comes later. For now, I figured I should tell her what my own troubles have been. Oh boy! You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I managed to keep quiet about my past. I'd only alluded to things. Now, I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing. My teen years are fuzzy. Everything before that, it's like it doesn't exist. Bitch, me too, the fuck? What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Okay, that part's different. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want, but... Yeah, honestly, like... Bitch is depressed. Yeah, that affects your memory. There's not a lot to tell. Nothing ever really happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life, I really do, but I can't. It's fine. Aw, that's a cute face. Did you ever try to find out? About my life before then? Yeah. Ah! Nope! Because bad things happen if you do. Don't use your brain too hard. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. Just never felt like it, I guess. I must have known, even back then, that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't. It might leak, yeah. You gotta be careful with that, yeah. But you're fine with it? Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember, then. So I went on to tell her about all the few bland memories I had. Chapter 3. No more stalling. Oh, goody. It has been... I just want y'all to know it's only been a week. We started the game on August 3rd. And this man has been lamenting how he, 1, can't get up and walk, and 2, can't kill the nurse. The yandere nurse, who's pretending to be his girlfriend. I could write about all the talks we had about the first night we spent together, about looking for an apartment and then finding it, about moving in. Aww. Pretty much anything that only involves the two of us, but I think it's time to move on. This isn't a feel-good journal, after all. No, because the first entry in it is how you're gonna kill her. Not Grace, Anna. It was a Thursday, coming up to a year since Grace and I started dating. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. An old lady was counting her change, slowly and with trembling hands, when Anna walked in. Oh no! Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register, towards me, empty-handed. The sight of her approaching made my heart start beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her that she meant trouble. Jack? My God, is that you, Jack? She had the nerve to pretend she'd stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. This music is fantastic, by the way. I love the music that plays when Anna shows up. It's so unsettling. I didn't have it together. I couldn't see her through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss? Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. The old lady was still tackling her mass of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name is Jack, but you've got me confused with someone else. A lot of Jacks out there. Oh, come on. You're you, all right. I put a hand on the counter to steady myself. She reached out as if to place her hands on mine. I jerked my hand back like she was going to bite me. It's me. It's Anna. Don't you remember your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? Oh my God, I love this music. Not me. It must be someone else. Anna stared right at me. Through me. Thought I'd either boil or freeze. Sure, it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant. Ah! Yeah, like that. Like that. It is. It's so good. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady. Yeah, that was really good timing. Even if I was this friend of yours, I have a job to do. So let me get on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. If they hated anyone, it was probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty, charming girl who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. Oh, sweet, sweet. No, it's all good. It's all good. That's a cool method. I was through trying to reason with her. I crossed my arms and said nothing, hoping she wouldn't notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. Anna gave me a good hard look. Yeah, she did. Oh god, that's a face. Ah! So that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. Okay, bye-bye. And she faded away. I let out a long breath I hadn't noticed I was holding. It's awful. Yes, yes, absolutely, Script. Absolutely, that is, 1,000%. Thank you very much for joining. All good. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Even worse, I felt Hannah had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. In the upper register. Oh, like me saying that? Man, I didn't even do anything. I didn't change anything. Where? Well, try. I can, let's see. I think it was to raise the threshold of the noise gate. So let's try that. Okay. Hopefully that'll do something. We'll see. The bits dimension. Yeah, that's it. Yep. There'd definitely been something familiar about her, but I didn't want to find out more. Strategies! Okay. Oh, yes. All of it. Self-care. Man, I actually did need that. Self-care, and also sometimes self-care is going wah real loud. That is self-care. All right. Yay! Thank you. You're all good. Thank you very much for leaving an alert. You're fine. Thank you for redeeming. All right, everybody, you have to stretchies. Indeed, have a good look. You have to stretchies with me and stop being a shrimp. I'm sorry, Scrimp. And you have to laugh like Freddy. It's necessary for self-care. It's very important. Scrimp's like, no. Laughing is good for you. Yes, it's good for your health. There you go. Alrighty. All redeemed. All good. Thank you. That's much better. Heck yeah. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way, I told myself. Guessing correctly that there'd be a next time. Guessing wrongly that it'd be at the store. Do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. ... The old lady cried out. She'd found a quarter. Hallelujah. No, try. You cooked them. You cooked them and you're making the live ones look at them? You monster. See? The regent of Scrimps says so. Of shrimps. The ruler of all shrimps says that you have committed a crime against shrimp kind. But it's okay. They're delicious. Nom. It's weird, isn't it? I would just write today's date like that and then go right to telling something about something that happened months ago. I should write down when that stuff happened. But it was so long ago, I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Who cares? This is only for me anyway. It can be a jumbled mess. You're darn right. Sometimes I feel like I should write more about what's happening now, but nothing is happening. So fuck it. I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna, and who called me Jack even though we didn't wear name tags. She took it like it was good news. That's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right up from the time you can't remember. No, she might be some sort of scam artist. I'd just come up with that idea of Anna being a scam artist. It seemed a good enough excuse not to go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack, at least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. You. I'm gonna place all of my emotional attachments in one girl. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Don't be so rude to her next time, okay? Yeah. Honestly. I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, so what if I was? It's not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. Except for the part where she had the crazy eyes for a second there. It's fine. But yeah, no, this is a little bit dismissive, but Jack also isn't saying, like, I think I had a panic attack when she showed up. She does not have all the information. However, she is being a tad bit not considering. I don't want to say insensitive because that's like harsher than I'm meaning to say it. But maybe you should listen to him a little. Don't you think it'd be good for you too? To be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. Then maybe some things would start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you. It's literally already behind me because I do not perceive it. But nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. Whoops. I actually didn't mean to save. Sometimes because of the way I turn my wrist, like to the outside naturally, I accidentally right click a lot. And in this game it saves, or brings up the save menu, so. People don't. Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she started running her fork through her peas on a plate. Yeah, I mean, hey. We were having dinner. Now, no. Don't give me that detail. Just tell me she's stabbing peas. People don't what? What? People don't do that at night unless something happened to them. Oh. Okay. We do something cursed at night, I guess. I keep telling you, it must be some weird kind of insomnia. Weird? You sleepwalk? That's not weird. That's not that weird, though. That's not like a trauma response, sleepwalking. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will, eventually. Why not try this? Maybe, but sleep paralysis, maybe? Running back and forth eating. The zoomies. My god, he's got the zoomies. Crouch on the counter and eat mac and cheese. Clicks on the light. He's just staring with huge eyes. She's like, never mind. Why not try this? The memories you have, it's like they want out. I think they should get out, too. That way you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. How does that work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It's helped me a lot, you know? Thinking about what happened to me. Seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. They're gonna leak out your ears. No! The memories! I stubbornly refused to answer and went on eating like there hadn't been a conversation at all. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Oh, okay. That's it? That's not insomnia. Yeah, the script was right. It's night terrors. I shouted and kicked at night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. Maybe I still do all that. Who knows? Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. Fairly sure I don't. That's not to say I can sleep all that well. Funny how at one point something like that was the biggest problem in my life. So long ago. At least it feels like it was so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyway, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. Really freaked her out the first few times it happened, but she got used to it. And all the noise complaints that your neighbors are giving you. As used to it as you can get. Makes me feel like an asshole realizing how nonchalant I was about it. Screaming every few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. No, that sounds about right. That sounds, yeah, that tracks. It didn't matter in the end if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. Oh my god! Oh, she's absolutely following you. I was coming back home from a morning shift at the store. I went into our building, up to the second floor, down the hall, to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. That someone was her. Anna. Jack? Oh goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed at the door as if to ask if I lived there. Yes, that's my apartment. As you damn well know. Hallway air felt warm and stale, soup-like. Soup! 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 What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello. Wait, huh? You're Soup! Yep, that's it, there it is! Soup, 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 soup! And here. She pushed something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic wrap, or something brown on the plate. I sure hope it's food and not food. Brownies! Hey, alright! Yeah, try. She is following us. Or she was following us. This is still flashback. Yeah, she's just moved into the apartment right next door. Brownies! Wink, wink, wonk. I'm sure you'll like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Yes, we are. I'm right over there. Anna showed me to the door to the right of mine. The place had been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before was a heroin addict. He didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'd end up living so close by again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this could happen by accident. Anna laughed. It sounded like a fork scraping a plate. Well? I tried to play that straight. I couldn't. Implication of shit. Yeah. Here you go, new neighbor. I made it myself. You can believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Who is Grace? Oh my god! You should not have done that! My girlfriend. I pointed at her door with my thumb. We lived together. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'd gently tell her I was taken. Yeah, that's... Yeah, honestly, she's not doing a very good job of stalking him. If they go out... Grace. Yes. She must be a nice girl. Best I've ever known. She's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. And she's not here right now. But... Bye. I pretended to unlock the door. It was already unlocked because Grace was home. That's good. All that's very good. That is a very good way to approach that situation. That was good. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. And now we lock it. In the apartment, I felt I could breathe freely again. Son of a bitch. Talk to this girl? Be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Creeped the hell out of me. There we go. Writing all this down, I can see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it don't seem that bad at all. A friend that I hadn't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked with me a bit, and then happened to move in right next to me. I knew right from the start that there was something off about her. It's not something to ignore. Paranoid? Yeah. But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's because I let my guard down and all that shit happened. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. Yeah, he's just like, brah! In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy. What if something happened to him? It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia. That's plain stupid. Anna can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. Plus, he's not an obstacle to her. That doctor will let her do whatever the hell she wants. He is not in the way. Gotta say, if this doctor did disappear, wouldn't be much of a loss to the hospital, I think. Yeah, this dude literally does not. I'll have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from craning my head to the side all the time to look at the sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now. I'm not looking there as much. Weird how a little neck pain is causing me trouble, with how broken and battered the rest of me is. Yep, there he is! Dr. Thumbs! Probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. It might up my dosage. And what'll I do then with my brain turned to mush? Maybe then I'd be happy. In any case, I have things to do, and I need a clear mind to do them. Hope what I'm writing makes sense. Hope I haven't gone down the rabbit hole already and all I'm doing is scrawling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. It'd be pretty funny, I guess. In a pretty unfunny way. And his brownies were tasty. I didn't have any, but Grace said so. And she probably didn't keel over and die, hopefully. I wanted to throw the brownies in the trash, but Grace caught wind of them too quickly. She's like a bloodhound when it comes to sweet stuff, chocolate especially. And then, of course, I had to explain where I'd gotten them. Huh, weird. I know, right? There's no way it's a coincidence. Yeah, it must be a sign. A sign of what? That she's stalking me? You know, it is weird that she was stalking me, since she knew where I lived, but that she didn't know about Grace. Ta-da! That means she couldn't have known with how surprised she was. I don't think she was acting. Is it just a coincidence, then? No, absolutely not. That I refuse to accept. I think I'll go say hi. I can make something for her, too. Is Grace real? Man, who knows? I think the implication in the present day is that Grace was hurt somehow, and Anna somehow has the ability to hurt her or kill her or something. Like, Jack, the main character, like, was pleading with Anna for Grace's protection and safety. So I think, yeah, just go, hit the bricks. Do we have any butter left? I want to bake your cookies. Yeah, and then you'll eat most on your own. Hey. Fight Club situation. Yeah. I don't see the point of going to visit her, though. We'll see more than enough of her anyway. We live so close by. We're neighbors. I just want us to get started on the right foot. And maybe she and I could be friends. I think that'd be nice. I wrapped my arms around her. Of course, you deserve that. Please, find a friend that's not her. Why? Once again, I couldn't properly explain why. I couldn't put it down as anything more than a hunch, a gut feeling I'd get whenever I was near her. I've at least got to see her for myself, to see if she's really such a horrible person. Trust me, you're better off without it. The next day in the afternoon, I was lying down on our sofa, nursing a headache that had been with me since morning. Grace told me she'd be right back. She went out of the apartment with something in her hands. The fresh smell of freshly baked cookies wafted out of the kitchen. Still took me about 2 minutes to piece the puzzle together. Shit. I was immediately up. Not good. Not good. Panic struck me harder than I would expect. It's like, with Grace seeing Anna all by herself, some vulnerable part of me was exposed. I wanted to bring Grace back and lock the door and keep her safe and never, ever let her out of my sight. So didn't want to go in there. I just stood there, head in my hands, wondering what the hell to do. All at once I was telling myself to go there, you coward, but also to stay here, you idiot, and somewhere far, far away, a tiny little voice, very tiny, very little, was telling me I was overreacting. Oh! And there came the sound of glass breaking. Yeah, that was a little bit, that was a whoop, red flag, whoop, there it is, whoop, it just popped up there, whoop. Red flag. It had come from where else? Anna's apartment. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. Now there was no sound at all. Nothing to explain the crash. Finally overcame my cowardice. Dashed out from our apartment to hers. Oh, that was cool. When I got there, I saw broken glass and blood and Grace kneeling down and Anna stood above her and they were both smiling. They stopped when they noticed me there, out of breath and confused. Jack? Hi, Jack. Did you decide to join us? No, what the hell is going on? This? Anna waved her hand at the floor, at all the bits of glass. White ceramic, actually. There were also scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that! Just looking at the blood made me feel sick, like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. I've always been like that about blood. I've never had the stomach for it. Grace was picking up the broken pieces of... Yeah, we're just here making a blood pact. Yeah, it's no big deal. Grace was picking up the broken pieces of ceramic. There was a little accident. An accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It's my fault, really. The cookies were hotter than I thought, so I dropped the whole plate. And it was Anna's plate, too. Be careful, Grace. You might cut yourself. She's cut herself already, look. Huh? She only now seemed to notice the blood around her. But Grace checked her hands, turned them around a few times to see from every angle, but found no cuts there. It's not me. It's my blood. What? Anna was, I just noticed, holding her left hand tightly with her right. There was a little blood still trickling from between her knuckles. Oh no! Grace's hands hovered around Anna's. She looked willing to help, but afraid she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? Oh, hang on, Anna. I'm fine. I don't need you to do anything. The way Anna said that was too forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away. I can still help. She remembered I was there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze. Useless. Yeah. She's like, "Argh!" She's like, "Argh!" Yeah. Frustrated, more frustrated than I'd ever seen her before, Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. She left me in there, in the belly of the beast. I tried being polite. Shame about the cookies. A real shame. I didn't get to eat a single one. Yeah. Just, well, actually, she picked up one with the free fingers of her left hand. Some of her blood got on the cookie. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. All right. Quiz time. What's more offensive about this situation? The floor germs or the blood? It's her blood. So there's, that's something. And it's her floor germs. But, which is worse? The floor? The floor is worse than the blood? I'm gonna post it on Twitter just completely out of context. Hang on. I'm gonna do it right now. What is a worse cookie topping? I'm gonna make a poll. Hang on. What is a worse cookie topping? Lore germs. Or blood. There we go. You specify it's your blood. Okay, my blood. Actually, my blood on a cookie would be very tasty. My blood is like jelly goo. That's fine. I will do this for a couple hours here. It's okay. I don't even want to specify that it's your blood. I just want no context whatsoever. There we go. That's posted. No context. You're on your own. She ate it in one bite. You know what? That's also something. Like, how big are those cookies? You know? Jesus. It's not bad at all. They're still warm. Do you want one? With my blood? Pass. You make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. If anyone else said it. Uh-oh. 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 What would you do to them, Anna? What would you do to them if anyone else said it? What would you do? What would you do? Tell me. Tell me. Get really close and tell me. Aw, man! But I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. I should have left, but I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. My hand actually would be. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, this came out of me. You know, it can go back in. Circle of life. But on the floor, in the entryway, like, nah. What's taking Grace so long? She must be flustered. Poor girl. So much worry about a teeny little cut that's bleeding everywhere. It's not serious. It's not. How do you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. Really? Have you? I realize this is because you're a nurse, but out of context, it's like, oh. I can imagine. Anna laughed. I'm a nurse. That I couldn't imagine. It's still hard to believe, though I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. She showed me her hand. The cut ran from the base of her thumb toward the middle of her hand. The wound was thin, but long and ragged. The skin around the wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. I could have puked. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it won't even scar. Stop that. You're really... I don't remember what I was gonna say. It wasn't nice in any case. What stopped me was Grace coming back. Sorry. There wasn't any gauze. Here. She'd brought a roll of pink toilet paper. I hope this is good enough. Thank you, Grace, but I don't need it. You don't? No, see? The blood stopped. Anna flashed me a smile. The corners of her mouth were still red. Yeah, you paid more than you should for it, though. So I'm like, you guys are both working at a grocery store and talking about going to like nothing but cheap restaurants and you're gonna get colored toilet paper? Come on. Yeah, just zoom. Just suck it back in. It's fine. Good day today. Didn't see Anna once. Comedy ending with Mr. P. Yeah. Problem solved. Please help me. Someone who's good at budgeting, please help me. My family is starving. Toilet paper budget 10,000. Not enough of that. After what happened, where I left off yesterday, I was sure Grace and I were on the same page, but no. In the end, I was the one who cleaned up that bloody mess on the floor. I threw away the cookies before Anna could get her hands on any more. Back in our apartment, Grace let out a long sigh. What a mess, am I right? Yeah, and it was all my fault. I meant Anna. You did just meet her, right? Yes? And? Well, I can see why you've been avoiding her, if that's what you mean. Thank you. She's beautiful. I thought she would be some shy little girl or a crazy cat lady or something. But she's like a model. What? No. Don't try to deny it, Jack. It's why you don't want to go near her, isn't it? You don't want to be tempted. Oh my god! I shook my head. I really didn't see her that way. Now, with a little more perspective, I can say it's true. Jesus, honestly. Grace is really not picking it up here. What a waste of good looks. She's much more beautiful than me. Hey, don't say that. She's not. You won't get the traffic? What's traffic ending? You go play in traffic? This is how I know, honestly. I'm like, man, I'm tempted to just skip this part. Come on. Oh, now you're gonna feel self-conscious. Okay. Comically hit by buses. Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough. She wasn't mad that I ruined her plate. She wasn't scared of the blood either. She's just so... Shook her hands in mine. They were cold. Grace. Jack? You're beautiful and kind, and more beautiful and kind than any other girl in the world. Lucky as hell to have you. Aww. Okay. We're so kind. We're so good. Oh. I've been saying a lot of dumb stuff, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm a real hassle, huh? Oh, okay. Truckun, yes, we need him, yes. Didn't write anything yesterday. The pain in my leg made it so I couldn't focus. Safe, we're good. Been hurting like a bitch these past few days. I gave in and asked the doctor about it. Oh, you do have the doctor again? He's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. Must have taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain, if he could do anything about it. Apparently the pain is a good sign. I think that's what he said. So I guess my leg is healing all right. All right, bye. It still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained out loud that it hurts. One of the other patients must have thought that I was talking to him. Patients here now are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but that's all. The others went away. To another part of the hospital, or home, or maybe to the morgue. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurt, and the guy on the bed next to mine, kid, actually, gonna be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain, too. Couldn't understand most of it, though. His jaw's been wired shut. Anything he tries to say turns to moans and a lot of drool. Then a nurse came in, not Anna, and told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shut up. And that was that conversation. Riveting. Not much else has happened. My leg really is bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't feel like it's healing. That's because it's an arm. Actually. It feels strong. In a way that makes my teeth hurt, too. Ugh, I'll stop with the leg now. I have to get my mind off of it. So much. I'll check where I left off the day before yesterday and go for there. Okay, Okay. Alright, okay, Anna, okay, we're hanging out with Anna. Okay. I want to get back to what's wrong with your leg. Story-wise, it didn't, yeah. I'm guessing it's just, like, showing how little the folks care about the people in the hospital or whatever. Like, the staff caring about the patients. Okay, Anna's cool. We're being friends. No, I'm not hanging out with her. She never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? Okay. We're not going hanging out. Mwah! And we take a second to look at Anna's face when we did that. Okay, bye. Leg full of teeth. Grace and Anna became friends. Good friends, very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain seeing Grace so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say I was jealous. But she would also invite me to come with. I always declined. Eventually I got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. And then I was on the floor of the supermarket. Once at the store, I was applying discounts during work hours. Should have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. So I was the one who stuck wondering what kind of dog food the -20 should go, or 20% off should go on, or something like that. The lists I gave us were always terrible. Her shoes are so cute! Wait! Those are adorable! Why am I so shoes tonight? I love those! Those are so cute! Someone put a hand on my shoulder. I listen. I do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love Yandere. Just in general. I ain't even gonna play. See. I'm so murderable and like, you know, injurable. No, it's not the feet, I just like the shoes. But like, see, my whole thing is that like you can like, you know, oh, I can eat parts off on me. I'm always covered in bandages because I'm always healing from like wounds and being eaten and whatever. Hey, yandere girlfriend that wants to like beat me up and cut me with her knife. Oh, please. It's fine. There you go. There's my Valentine confession. No! Not that! Anything but that! No! Oh, Anna. I will! No, wait! No! I was like, oh, that's nice of Try redeeming sippies to remind me to take a drink while I'm talking so much, and then I realized why! There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'd gotten used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright, thanks. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess. I see. I bent down and placed it again. Oh, wow! The other one! He picked the opposite. Grace is in the break room, by the way. I know, I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Look at that face! Look at that face! Oh! Yeah? What? I haven't seen you at all for the past week, you know. Didn't you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot, and you must have been busy here too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. Listen. After all these years apart, we must have a lot of stories to tell, huh? Yeah, maybe. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? So you really don't remember anything? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course, now I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed, or how old he was, or anything other than his name, really, but I do know of him. That's not the same! A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. But it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. You liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, that dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Ah! Too trusting? Yeah, I'm sure he was. Are you really fine with not knowing so much of your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. It would feel weird if I could remember, actually. I suppose it's easier in a way. That's such a cutie mode. What? There are some things best left forgotten after all, aren't there? Yeah. Yeah, of course there are. I wish some of those things would have had the decency to stay forgotten. Why mention it now, though? Oh, no reason. I'm just a little curious. I love that face. I love that face. I didn't believe her. I sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what that is now, but I still don't know why she wants to remember what she did. Some sick form of love? Does she want to finish the job? Is it both? I don't know. I really don't. Her mind is as much a mystery to me now as it ever was. Stop being cryptic! Tell us what it was! Did she kill the dog? Interlude? Dear Diary. I have a feeling this is her anyway. Let me see. I'm gonna save this here. I didn't realize this game was gonna be as long as it is. I thought this was gonna be like a one-off thing. I guess. I don't know how much, I have no way of telling how much longer it is either. Let me see. itch.io tends to, hang on. So the creator information is here. What did no? The creator information for this one is here. And let me see if, because itch sometimes will tell you about how long it'll take to play the game. Oh, no, this one doesn't. Oh my god, no, wait! Oh my god, okay, it's not just me! It's not just me! Oh no, you're fine, we're not done, 2 to 3 hours? Oh. Well, okay. I don't think it's gonna end soon. We know we at least have one more chapter left because there's an interlude. So there's not gonna be an interlude without there being a chapter after it, is what I would guess. But no, okay. The first comment on the itch.io page for the game is, not gonna lie, I thought this was a Yuri story, and when I read the description, I was like, who cares about Jack? Okay, I'm vindicated. Not just me. I don't know what it is that's making me think that. I guess it's just because he's not in the pictures, but again, that's not like... I have no idea why, because they're never pictured in you know, in visual novel, like, dating games, like, 2 to 3 hours of content, 28,000 words. Okay, well, that's if you're not, like, yeah, wait, no, wait, I don't think that's a, wait. I mean, she is still yandere. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's a good idea, even so. Okay, so what we will do is we will do Valentine's week, and I will, because I wanted to leave up like these little like I have this little back, the little be right back one. Like, I love this set. These are so cute, so I really want to leave them up for a little while, so that works out. Let's keep playing this next time, and if we do still have time left over, we'll do the Eldritch, the horror dating game. Date monsters. There's like one that's just like a Cronenberg like blob with a bunch of eyes and mouths. There's like an alien sort of robot looking one, and I think there's like a werewolf. So ending stream. Is the plan. Yeah, I did. But you're right, I will resave. There we go. Boom. Yes, we'll overwrite that. That was it. Well, it's a weeknight, and you know, I don't want to. So, yeah, let's go over here, because now I can. Ta-da! Good question. Let's see. Hang on. Will it tell us in this? Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, yes, give me the creepy, whatever the creepy song was. I'm gonna go through all of these and figure out, oh great, they're Creative Commons songs. I'm gonna figure out which one, I'm not gonna look at those because I think those are probably spoilers, but I'm gonna go through these songs and figure out which one is the creepy piano that I love so much, and I'm gonna get that. It might be this one. Piece for Disaffected Piano 1. That sounds like something that would be. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out which one is the creepy, because that's great. And I'm gonna skip the sound effects. Raid with Rempy. Yep, you're absolutely right. Heck yeah. So yeah, there we go. I will pop over to our cute little ending screen here. Ba -ba -ba. I blended with the background. Oh, what is wrong with the stream avatars? Keeps doing this sometimes. Hang on. Let me find you guys again. There we go. There you are. There you are. Here you go. Ta-da! That is a good question. Who are we going to give a candygram to? Let's see who is available. Available. Cool, cool. Let me get... I wish I had a longer... Wait. I think Mix It Up can show me a longer list. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Nope, that's not doing anything. Okay, just kidding. I'll just do the old-fashioned way. Let me see here. Oh, does it not? Okay, hang on. Yeah, there we go. We will candygram, and let me find mute. Let's see who is hanging out. Oh, Enzo is doing a date night. Let's see. He might be singing. Yes, he's singing. Wonderful. Oh god, wait. Okay, so if we raid Enzo. Yeah, I didn't realize that was limited to... I'll have to change that because that's no reason that should be limited. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you very much, Kat. All right, so let's raid Enzo. And either that or we could raid Starcrossed because they're playing Operation Tango, which is really cute because they are actually married. If we raid Enzo, we have to think of a song because if you raid Enzo while he's doing karaoke, Valentine's Candygram. You're absolutely right, Scrim. Thank you. That is going to be our raid call. If you do not have access to the bops, then just take them out. That's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you, Scrim. Awesome. All right, so we got to come up with a song, to raid Enzo, because he's gonna you get a free karaoke request when you raid him while he's doing karaoke. So what can we think of? He's doing love songs. Is what he's doing. I can't think of any. Immediately, every song I have ever known is gone. I forgot the tune. Wait, I had it. It's immediately gone. Dancing in the moonlight. That's cute. That's cute. Is that it? I'm trying to think of necromantic. The air tonight. I would do it. It's the... Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Somebody else literally just rated him. Dang it. It's fine. We're gonna. I don't know necromantic, but I really love the idea of the meatloaf because I think that would sound really good with his voice. But I don't know necromantic. I'm gonna have to look that up because that absolutely sounds. That absolutely sounds like that sounds like some shit I would like. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. They're hype. Let me go. Let's go. I gotta get the thing. Where is it? There we go. Done. Renzo. There we go. All right. Let's raid Valentine's Candygram. I'm gonna use executive order here, and I'm gonna pick the meatloaf song. I like that. Hang on. Is that the full name of the song? Is that the name of the song? Yeah! Yeah! It is. Okay, but I'd do anything for love. Okay. That is the name of the song. All right. Yay! Thank you very much all for joining. I was not expecting that game to be that long. So we will continue that on Wednesday at 11 p.m. EST. We will keep going. And like I said, we will date some more monsters when we're done with that. So yeah. Heck yeah. Here we go. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.